Hello, and thank you for joining me today. I'm Elizabeth Mayer, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Southwest Victoria, Australia. How are we all going? Wow, the 19th of April. Oh, come on. Where's this month disappearing to? Bit too quick for my liking. Absolutely. Now, we haven't got long for this catalogue. Or I should say left of this catalogue. The 5th of May is when the mini catalogue and the annual catalogue will retire. We will say goodbye to a lot of the products. Now, a lot of the products from both these catalogues are on the last chance product list, which you can access through my online store. So please don't delay. Some are reduced dramatically, up to 60% off. So, and there are products from these catalogues that are continuing, but they will be placed onto the online store, online exclusive section in my online store. So please don't delay, because after the 5th of May, you won't be able to get anything out of this one, but you most certainly will from this catalogue. How beautiful is this set? This catalogue, I should say, the front of it. Oh, wow. Now, see this pretty little stamp set here? Pretty Florals, that is called. And that is my stamp set that I will be using. And here it is here. That I will be using for my May online classes. Now, there's no sentiments in here. That's all good. But I will be also using Sweet Blooms. Now, these two do go together, but I am mainly focusing on the Pretty Florals. But I will be putting links and everything up later on this afternoon for registering for the Pretty Florals May online stamp class. And also we will be using this stamp set in my in-person class in May as well, which is May 17. So if you live in the Colac area, if you live around Colac, there'll be a registration form for that one too. Yes, down below. I will put that one up as well. Come and join me. May 17th, it's a Saturday. We usually do them on a Saturday, about 1 till 4. And I'll let you know the address when you register. That, yep, we have a couple of ladies or a few ladies come and join for my in-person classes. So you're most welcome to come if you live close to Colac or just on the outskirts. You're most welcome to come. But all that will be in the description. I will put everything. It won't be in this description. I will put it up later today by the time I get it all organised. But yes, the 6th of May, our new annual catalogue goes live. Now, talking about the online classes that I was just referring to, the Pretty Florals. Now, how they work, let me get my words around my tongue. How that operates is that each month, starting from May, I am going to have online classes. Now, this is for customers and anybody really in Australia. I'm sorry, it's only in Australia because I send card kits out, who wishes to create 8 cards. So that's 4 designs. So that's 2 of each card, 2 designs of each card for $55 each month. Now, what that gets you is the stamp set, the card kit to make the 8 cards, and a link to a private video tutorial. So that's $55. Now, any die cutting I will do for you. I cannot do anything that is stamped and die cut. So if there is a, say like, I don't know, a flower that is stamped and needs to be die cut, I cannot do that for you. I can't even, well, it's probably not even worth doing the die cut and you trying to stamp that flower because it just wouldn't work. But if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can either contact me on my mobile or send me a message and I will answer any of your questions. So I'll be setting this all up this afternoon, so keep an eye out for it. Also, when the new catalogue goes live, excuse me, I am doing the 2025-26 annual catalogue paper shares. Now, that's a selection of all the papers in the annual catalogue. In fact, there is 156 pages of designer series paper you will receive. Now, they are all cut to 6 by 6, mainly to easier for postage and cheaper with postage, and that is to take a part of the paper shares. It is $85, and that does include the postage. So there's a link in the description below. Now, registration for this will close on the Friday the 2nd of May, and I will be ordering the papers all on Tuesday the 6th of May, when the catalogue goes live. So it's a good way to get a piece of, just a little bit of all of the designer series paper in the catalogue. Rather than having to buy your 12 by 12s, you're getting a quarter of them. And also, April is my birthday month. Yes, well, I've had my birthday already, but it was hubby's yesterday. So, yeah, for every $100 order you place before postage during April, you will receive a free gift from me. Now, this free gift will come from the annual catalogue, so I am not able to order it until the annual catalogue goes live, and so you will receive it mid-May by the time I order it and get them in, and so mid-May. So for every $100 order placed before postage during April, you will receive a free gift. Alrighty, let us get on to some stamping. So today I am using a stamp set that is carrying over to the annual catalogue, and that is the Loveliest trees. Now it has dies. Now I've only used this stamp set once, and I thought, when I was pulling out all my retiring stuff, I thought, I haven't used that one enough. So today's the day. Excuse me, I've got a little frog in my throat coming up. A little itch. So we're using this one. This is a great stamp set for mail cards. Now, I had a class just the other week for mail cards. Oh, I forgot about this stamp set, didn't I? I could have used this stamp set as well. Doesn't matter. I will be doing more mail cards throughout the year. So you've got sympathy, which is, we all don't like making those cards, but we do have to make them occasionally or every now and then. And it has a birthday, a thank you, and congratulations. It's a beautiful little card, stamp set, I should say. And as I said, there are dies to go with it. Not a lot. How many? 7. But it die cuts out the tree, so that's a good bonus there. And the sentiment that I'm using for my card today is a birthday one, but I'm not using that one. I'm just using the straight happy birthday from the beautiful butterflies. All right, enough chitter chatter, yapping from me. We'll need those dies. Let's get on to some stamping. Oh, excuse me. I am using thick basic white, and I have got a piece of basic white that has been embossed using the Birchwood 3D embossing folder. So as you can see it there, it's easier to see it there than through that one there. And I also have, I was going to say Calypso Coral, Early Espresso and Garden Green. I've got 2 lots of those and another basic white for inside. So let's get started. I'm going to start with my stamping first off, because that probably takes the longest. Probably not too. Okay, so here is our big tree that I'm going to stamp up. And you're going to think I'm crazy here. I'll just bring in a bit of scrap paper because I will need that later on. I am stamping this whole tree in Granny Apple Green. Yes, trunk and all I am. But there's a bit of wisdom to this. So I'm going to ink him up in my Granny Apple Green. Make sure he's inked up pretty good. Might need a little bit more on this side. That looks better. So pop him out of the way. We'll come back to him in a minute. I am bringing in pecan pie. And using a sponge dauber, I am going to ink a little bit up of my pecan pie. I'm just going to turn my light on here. It's looking a little dull here at the moment. Hope that's a bit better. Let me see if I can bring it in a bit closer for you. There we go, that's better. Now I'm just going to stamp off a little bit, and then I'm just going to put that pecan pie just on the tree trunk. Now you can't see it there at the moment. Even I can't see it, so I'm just guessing. And I'm just going to put it in just a few little spaces around the edge of the tree. Now I've got to do a little bit of a huff on this to bring it all back up moist again. And what I am going to do is stamp it on here. So don't worry that I'm stamping it on crooked, because it's going to get die cut out. And I'm standing up to put a fair bit of pressure onto that. But if it doesn't work, we've always got the other side to do it all again. Now we've got a bit of green there. That doesn't matter. Beautiful, because it's going to get die cut out. Beautiful. Lovely. All right, so that's our tree done to be die cut. Let's put him over there out of the way. Now this is our insert. I don't need pecan pie anymore. He can go out of the way too. I like to get them out of the way so that I don't put my fingers in him. I'm bringing the Granny Apple Green back in, and I'm bringing in the little leaf. And I'm just going to full strength, and then a couple of little ones. Now I'm going to turn it around to do it again. Oh, look at that. We can't have that. What in heaven's name did I do there? I think I rocked it. that's what I did. That's better. And we need the Granny Apple Green for our sentiment. Only a tiny little bit piece for the sentiment. Have a look at that. That's a bit of a tiny one. Oh, crikey, I hope I fit it on. Lovely. There was a little scrap I found in my basic white scrap bag. Beautiful. Lovely. There's all our stamping done. So now I will bring in my cut and emboss machine to die cut out our flower. No, flower. Our tree. Our tree. It's not a flower, it's a tree. And as you can see, the green bits that I've got there where I rocked it, they will not be seen. All right, let's bring this little machine up again. I haven't used my little one for a while. I've been doing so much on my die cutting that I've had to use the big one. Alrighty, let's put this back on again. Wonder if I can do it without putting things on it. Oh, I don't trust myself. I've got a couple just here. I don't want to take a chance because I did a good enough job there. So I don't want to take a chance and die cut it all wrong. I never forgive myself. Hang on, I don't think he's right. It's too flippy floppy at the minute. Let's take that one off too. Let's put our plates down here. All right. Sit him there. Got to bring that up there. Don't worry, I'm just talking to myself. Well, not really, but I do that. There we go, that's better. Right, bring our little cut and emboss back in and let's go. I love this little one. Great just for stamping little images, but just lately I've been doing a lot of big ones. Hence why I've had to use my giant size one. Alrighty, put that in there. Pop him on the floor out of the way. I don't know what that is there. And just pop him there. See, there's our two iffy bits that weren't supposed to be there. And there we have our tree. Beautiful. Okie dokie, let's get all this put together. It's a quick little card. Now, I only decided to emboss the that piece there, but you don't have to if you don't want to. You can just leave it white. There's no have to do it this way, that way. You do it the way you like it to be done. Oops, having a bit of trouble here. The gunk on the top of the glue bottle. needs to come down a little bit. That's a bit crooked. There we go. That's better. I've got a nice day here at the moment. It's supposed to rain sometime. I hope it's today. Need a bit of rain. We had a little bit the other day. Make sure I've got it opening the right way. Now I have got a little bit of a bigger border than what I usually have on this card. I don't know, something different. Now, when I do embossing, I do like to use multi-purpose glue to pop it together. I have used dimensionals, but I do prefer the multi-purpose because I just find it adheres better and make sure that it's sitting down. All right, so that's the front. Let's get our insert piece done. Should have done that one first. In case I muckied up. But we are not mucking up today. No, oh, we did with this, didn't I? Now I'm just going to bring my bone folder in because I have got a little bit of a rough edge. So just run your bone folder just along that rough edge, and this bit here is sticking up there like a sore little toe. There we go. Yep, that's the one I want. Had to think then. So here we are, Easter Saturday. Hope Easter Bunny comes to you all this tonight. My children are past Easter Bunny, but you know, Easter Bunny still comes to them. Though they still love to get there. Well, we don't usually do eggs now. It's usually a nice block of chocolate. Lovely. That's what I say. Lovely to that chocolate. Okay, so there's our front and our insert done. Now for our sentiment, I'm just going to get my snips and put just a little, just make a little angled cut on it. Right, you two can get off. And I will attach it to a piece of garden green. There we go. And just do the same angle, but leave a little bit of a edge on it. Oh yeah, off you go. Okay, now for our tree, I am going to pop him up on 2 dimensionals when I can find my dimensionals that are already open. Oh, here they are. These are my edge ones that I use. They're still good. I did put him down there like that. There we go. Is he being seen that sort of way? Just a little. So we'll just put him like that, but on a bit of an angle. There we go. Lovely. These are still dimensionals, so they still give you the depth. Don't waste them. Use them. That's what I say. Might as well. Now let's see how that sits. feel like, why don't you sit there? I feel like I need something there. Well, we're going to overindulge on the embellishments today, on the dimensionals, I should say. Going overboard today. Well, we don't want a saggy image on our card, do we? No, we don't. So I'll pop him about there. It's this bottom bit that's annoying me. It truly is. And you know what I'm going to do? Here's my take a pick. Get that top there off. This is what we call card surgery. Doing it while it's still down there. There we go. Oh, that's better. That's better. Okay, now for our sentiment. See if I can attach a couple of these ones here. I reckon another one. Did I cut that one? No, I didn't. Come on. Lovely. Put it on the right way, Elizabeth. Not upside down. Then we'll put our sentiment on there. Beautiful. Love, love, love it. Now, the embellishments I'm putting on are the adhesive back dragonflies and birds. Now, these are an online exclusive product. Turn that light off. Oh, there you go. That's better. The days come out a bit better now. These are an online exclusive product. So, yeah, you can only get them through the online store. And I've got a blooming cat hair there. How did that happen? Now I've got dimensional on my take a pick tool. So I'm just going to put a little birdie sitting. Hey, I wonder if I could. No, he's flying. Can't sit on a branch there if he's flying, can he? And then we'll get a bigger one. Now the bigger ones are flying downwards, so I'm going to turn my card because I want this one flying to the tree like that. And we'll get another one, and he's going to fly over there. And there we go. Oops. There we have today's card. Let me get that in the sun's starting to come through this window. Get that in out of the sunlight for you there. I'll bring it up a bit. Oh, there we go. That's better. There we have today's card using the Loveliest tree. Now, as I said, please don't forget about the online exclusives. Oh, that's a nuisance, that light there. Let me shut that blind just for you for that for the last couple of minutes. The online exclusives, the last chance product list is well up and going anyway. So please don't forget to go and have a look at that. Also the paper share. Don't forget about the paper share and the online card class. And also, if you would like to come and join me for my in-person classes, that's in May 17th. I haven't changed my calendar over. It is as it's still in April, where it should be. So that is the 17th of May. It's a Saturday anyway. All right. Well, thank you for joining me today, and have a happy Easter and a safe one. If you're on the roads, please travel safely. And I will see you all again next week. Thanks for joining me today. Bye for now.